And welcome back to Crypto Chester. Literally running to the mic because the timer's ticking down. Didn't clock how long I had here. So yeah, let's get straight into this. Welcome back to Crypto Chester. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're here for a lovely chilled out Friday stream. We're going to be going through Bitcoin here for a lovely Bitcoin breakdown. And then once we're done with Bitcoin, we're going to be going through to some juicy altcoins where you guys basically request some altcoins in the chat. And we essentially break them down live on stream and potentially find some trades that we can be executing today on this fine Friday. It's 33 degrees over in Thailand, proper hot today. Lovely weather. Muay Thai absolutely killed me this morning, but really enjoying it. It's all good stuff. But yeah, Bitcoin overall, guys, is seeing a bit of bullish momentum, which is good. So yeah, let's get straight into the update. And if you are new to the stream, guys, remember Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon UTC +7 is when this is all happening. When this show is all happening. But yeah, let's get straight into the Bitcoin breakdown to start us off today. And if you are new, guys, make sure you say hello in the chat. And yeah, I'll respond to all of you in there. Good stuff. What is it? It is that one there. Well, let's get straight deep down and dirty into a lovely Bitcoin breakdown today, guys. You can see that Bitcoin is now trading at 61,600 with a bit of bullish haste to it. Okay, it's looking pretty good there. Now, I do want to just get rid of quite a few indicators to start us off here and just go right back to basics, guys, because the chart is looking fairly polluted, and we will be going through the quantum insight as well there. So you can see just overall this area is a point of concern for resistance, and as you can see on the 4-hour, the midterm time frame, guys, the testing regarding this zone for Bitcoin, excuse me, is obviously very vigilant, very strong to the downside here. And usually when we see tests like this come into fruition and we don't actually break to the upside after testing it for, well, we've tested this, what, 6, 7 times now to the upside. It's not very strong. It's not very healthy. It shows the momentum for Bitcoin to the upside isn't strong enough right now. And essentially that is not good, okay? It's not good, and that's one sign, one point here for the bears, because we are obviously in, got like an ulcer on my tongue, so apologies if I've got a lisp today. Yeah, so we're obviously in a bearish trend right now, guys, and this does indicate downside when we are seeing tests from a potential lower high that could be forming along this area. Obviously, the lower high will be confirmed, this lower high here for this micro downtrend, if we break this low of 58.3, which in my opinion is fairly likely. Okay, coming towards the end of the week here, if we're going to be dumping down, it's going to be this weekend, and it's going to be quite aggressive. The bounce point that we can be looking out for is, again, 60,500, still on the cards. But I just wanted to reiterate to you guys here, yes, falling parallel channel, downtrend. Falling parallel channels tend to usually break to the upside. So if we do, on the off chance, see bullish momentum coming through for Bitcoin, we know we've got a lovely cheeky long position here for a lovely breakout scenario around this area, around 62.5, 62.6, okay? So not completely out of the question there for a long, but right now, after seeing so much resistance from this area, usually this is what we look for an entry when we're just trading the trend, okay? And obviously right now, it's a lovely downtrend, and this is pretty much looking like a really solid entry to send us lower down to this level of support. And then we will just pretty much be sat in this range period here for Bitcoin, which isn't the end of the world, guys. It just means that there's an uncertainty right now on the direction of Bitcoin, and I'm not surprised. Like if we jump to the macro, we're talking about a range that consists of 73,000, 73, 74, down to around 56 there, and we've been in that for a considerable amount of time here. So being somewhat towards the lower side of that range here, it's only sort of natural that we go sideways because there's indecision in the market right now as to which way that we are going to go. Because we're not breaking lows here, guys. We're not breaking lows on the macro. So it is still very bullish on the macro, okay? So just take that into consideration here. I see quite a few people in the chat coming through. We've got AMC is trending. Oh, we're getting raided by AMC, guys. Okay. American Memecoin. Great stuff. Love to see it. Maybe we'll check it out in the Shitcoin Showdown section of the stream. And that's basically where we go over to Deck Screener and we break down some shitcoins together live on stream. So yeah, potentially we can check out AMC there. Because I see quite a few of you are liking it. But yeah, Bitcoin is obviously the alpha, and that's why we do Bitcoin first, and then we go into the altcoins, right? So yeah, if I'm looking for a move for Bitcoin, this is sort of what is looking out at me today. And on the 4 hour, actually, pretty nice, okay? Pretty nice. And what I mean by that, guys, is the 7 SMA here, currently priced at 61,432. The 7 SMA, and obviously we're testing the 21 right now. This is going to be really, really clean for a move to the downside if we lose the 7 SMA. Okay, this does make me want to bring up a volume-weighted ATR band. So we are just going to draw a little horizontal in there, just representing that 7 SMA for the minute here, just so we can know exactly what's going on here. Going to be using that as a potential prediction for this move here. So looking pretty good. It's from the Shibdo's devs, 300 mil market cap last run. Interesting stuff. Yeah, we'll definitely look at AMC when we get to Shitcoin Showdown after we've done Bitcoin and the altcoins, guys. But yeah, 1.5% to the downside is on the cards for Bitcoin today. Let's look at the volume-weighted ATR bands without colluding our chart too much and confusing you guys. I'm just going to get rid of all the TA for a second and see where we're at, okay? So we've got the 5 minute, we've got the 15 minute. The gap between the 5 minute and the 15 minute here is pretty vigilant, okay? 61.1 down to around 60,200. Now, if we bring our TA back here, that is insinuating that there's a potential move here of around 0.81% down to this level of support, okay? So yes, ideally we were going to get in after this 7 SMA has seen a bit of a break to the downside at 61.4. That would have been a really nice entry. So potentially what we're going to be doing here, guys, is entering around this area for a short. Okay, entering around this area for a short, just to throw something else on the chart to confuse everyone. No, we're going to throw the position up now. Yeah, entering around this area for a short after we lose the 7 SMA and get that 4 hour candle confirmation that we're looking for here. And our TP is going to be the lower side here of this range. The lower side of this range, probably at around 47. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. We're probably going to have a stop loss up, probably above the side of this range, above the 15-minute volume-weighted ATR band, above the 5-minute volume-weighted ATR band. I probably would favor actually doing something like this instead, just to give it a bit of breathing room in this area. And that is going to be in terms of a risk-reward scenario. It's going to be a 0.5 to 1 risk trade. Okay, so we're risking 1%. We're aiming for 0.5%. Purely on a portfolio basis. Now, staggering take profits throughout this position would look something like this. Okay, we would be going for a first TP around 0.42%. Super likely here. You can see in previous price action when this does dump down, it comes down pretty much exactly to this level here. I'm gonna drew that in pretty badly, but yeah, pretty much exactly to this level where the 5 minute is currently sat around. So it's definitely an area for a first TP, and then probably only going to have 2 TPs on this position because it is scalp. It's a small position, guys. It's only worth around 1 point something, right? Yeah, 1.27%. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, a couple of TPs to be looking out for there. And obviously, guys, these can change as the position does form, so we need to be vigilant for that. And if you guys are interested in these indicators, in these strategies and stuff, you can go and check out us on Patreon, and you can basically get access to pretty much everything that we offer here on the channel. Links are all in the description for that, okay? But yeah, 1.7% on the cards for a nice short position here for Bitcoin today. If Bitcoin does go up, guys, okay, if we do see a move to the upside here, there is, again, as we were discussing, a nice cheeky breakout scenario of around 3%. But what we're really looking for, just to get rid of all the TA for a second here, and flipping back to the MAs, for that to come into fruition, you can see on the 4 hour, we've got some pretty serious moving averages coming down. You can see the resistance that we actually get continuously off the 55 and the 21 here, guys. So in order for that long to really actually happen here, then we need to essentially break the 55. We need to break all of the major moving averages to the upside before that breakout scenario. So that's going to be another confirmation that we're looking for something really good there, okay? So yeah, that's Bitcoin today on the short-term time frame. Let's jump to the macro here. Don't want to keep you guys too long on Bitcoin because I see you're eager. You're really eager for this shitcoin section today. So yeah, we will get to that as quick as possible here. But I just wanted to touch on Bitcoin quickly on the macro here and just look at some potential pullback areas and just show you guys the pullback averages that we have seen for this current run in comparison to the previous cycle that we have had here, okay? So if we're talking about these areas, you can see obviously the low for Bitcoin coming through. We've got a pullback here of around 22%. We come up, we break the high. The next significant pullback here is probably worth around 20% there. And then here, guys, it's really good data doing this because it actually gives us an average of the amount of pullbacks, the percentages of the amount of pullbacks that we are essentially looking for, and it can give us sort of a bit of a bias for the future of a prediction here for that essential pullback. Now, referencing the all-time high to the most recent pullback, it's actually above average, guys. Okay, so you see 22%, 20%, 21% there, 23%. So we're currently above the average of roughly around 21.5% here, and that is it's essentially bullish. It essentially means that it's slightly more unlikely here for us to lose the 56.6 unconfirmed higher low that we do have currently plotted in for the Bitcoin bullish market structure, okay? So if we do see downside here, guys, and we do lose the bull market barrier at $60,700, the move will likely either be down to 58.4 again, or the lower side of the bull market barrier and potentially testing that 12-hour volume weighted ATR band, currently sat at this lovely juicy level, okay? So this level for me is going to be a lovely buy zone, okay? But yeah, it's going to be hitting the averages of the pullbacks for this bull run. It's going to be hitting major levels of support, volume weighted ATR bands, bull market barriers, market structure higher lows there. It's a pretty set in stone move to the upside after such a significant run there to the downside that we have seen. 3 dirty, disgusting, nuking weeks in a row here. Phoenix says, "Bring back the beard." Yeah, it is pretty short today, and the reason is I'm off to literally in a few hours. I'm going to a Thai island. I'm gonna go sit on the beach for a bit. So yeah, I wanted to tan the face a little bit, so I did get rid of the beard, unfortunately. Yeah, nice for you to notice, man, and yeah, nice to see you on the stream there, Phoenix. But yeah, let's move on to some altcoins, guys, and record a few videos here. I'm just checking out Memecoin, not coin again from yesterday. Let's have a little look at what is next. Let's any requests, guys, in the chat, and then we'll get to the Shitcoin Showdown. I know you're very eager and itching. Maybe we'll do with. We can do with potentially. Let's jump to the macro, see what we got going on. Interesting. Yeah, sure. We'll do whiff. We'll do an update on whiff today. Just going to have a sip of the tea, and then, yeah, we'll get deep down and dirty into it. And if you are new to the stream, guys, I know this is it's cross-platform now. We've been doing this for a little while. So wherever you're watching from, make sure you hit a like, make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe. And we are streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon. Yeah, tea is definitely too hot to be drinking. Ah, but it's so goddamn good. Right, let's get down and dirty into this, right? I'm here today to give you an update on whiff. Dog whiff hat, okay? This is going to be a technical analysis update on the asset and potential buying areas and price predictions for how high this could potentially go here in the next 6 to 12 months. And also potential trade ideas here for the next couple of weeks. So let's get deep down and dirty into this. Don't want to keep you guys too long here on this update. But the first thing that I'm going to be covering here is market structure, guys, okay? So if you look at all these yellow points that I've got coming through, these are market structure higher lows, okay? These are confirmed market structure higher lows. Logarithmic should be on. Why that wasn't on there. Yeah, market structure high lows. I don't know what that's done to the quantum insight. 1 second. Let me just turn that off. It's not great. Okay, yeah, so what we're looking at for here is market structure high lows. You've got 4 cents, 17 cents, $1, 3 cents, 16, 167, 195, and we are currently testing those levels, guys. This is why it's super important, this area right now, because you can see in terms of this massive uptrend that we have seen for WIF, you can see the market structure high lows that we do have plotted in from these significant pullbacks after breaking highs, okay? This is super important because we're testing that area right now. We're testing those areas, and that means that there is a significant amount of support in this area for us to be potentially bouncing to the upside here. Just going to get rid of a few other things as well. There we go, a lot more friendly, okay? Now, the things that we can be looking out for today here are this potential breakout scenario here for WIF, okay? So you can see, obviously, we've got a lovely, clean trend line coming down. We've just actually seen a 12-hour candle body close in a breakout scenario as well, which is pretty bullish here, actually. And I would be inclined to potentially be doing something along the lines of that. Just zooming out there for you guys. And that essentially creates a falling wedge. Okay, it creates a falling wedge scenario, and falling wedges, they tend to usually break to the upside. So we take this measure move here, we move it to the upside, and this can be our prediction here for this potential long position worth around 34% there. Yes, so not completely out of the question here for a nice move to the upside, but I do want to get some MAs, do want to get some volume weighted ATR bands, do want to get a bit more data here before just blindly going long here on WIF, okay? But the buy zone, in my opinion, for the long-term strategy is pretty much this area right here, guys, okay? This is the DCA sort of strategy here. We are on a pretty significant pullback from the all-time high for WIF, which does take us down for a 57% correction there, which is it's completely feasible after pumping such a significant amount, okay? So yeah, super bullish there on WIF overall for the next 6 to 12 months. I just want to get a bit more data here for this long position that we can be checking out potentially today here, and then we're going to go into a potential future macro breakout scenario, which will be actually breaking out of this pretty juicy, pretty use Hamilton's word here, girthy yeah, I've never really said that out loud, but yeah, girthy bull flag scenario here. And obviously a bull flag is a descending parallel channel at the top of an uptrend, which does technically usually mean, guys, a big breakout scenario to the upside. Okay, so we are looking for that in the future. We will go through that very shortly. Just want to get a bit more data here for WIF for this potential long position. Okay, these are going to be the MAs on the daily here. Obviously, the 21 is causing us a little bit of hassle here, and potentially that could be a first TP scenario here coming through. First TP scenario coming through if we were to enter around this sort of area after seeing this this breakout happen here. So the first TP would be that 21 EMA, and that is going to be worth around 7% there. So yeah, pretty strong stuff. But again, we are seeing resistance off that right now. So it's we need to kind of be vigilant here. Ideally, what we want to see is just a little bit of a price action, a bit of consolidation in this area, and then a couple of wicks to the downside, bouncing off the 7 SMA, and then we're good to go to the goddamn moon here for this position. That's sort of what I'm looking out for there for WIF. I'm looking pretty strong there. Let me bring up some volume weighted ATR bands here. Let's see what we're looking out for here on the daily here. Okay, these are micro volume weighted ATR bands right now, and we are seeing resistance off the 60-minute and the 15-minute there. But they are in a pretty progressionary stance, and these they tend to work better when you're scalping. So if this is obviously it's a macro swing position that we're sort of breaking down here, so we can't really be using such lower time frame volume weighted ATR bands. They're just not going to be as valid here for the data side of things. Maybe we'll bring up the 8-hour as well. Okay, so let's bring them up and see if we've got any real strong ones to come into come into this position here. But no, there's nothing really holding us back here on the macro scale for this move to the upside. So yeah, looking pretty clean actually overall. Just want to see that scenario play out as we were just discussing with the MAs. In terms of Fibonacci retracements from this move, that would probably be a good thing to weigh up here. I'm just going to go from this move down to the current low here, and that would look something along the lines of this. Again, we have seen this the 0.382 get tested. So again, this is going to be forming potentially an earlier TP for us at around 5.49%. Okay, so yeah, that's looking pretty juicy there. Apart from that, guys, I probably would be inclined to bring up the MAs on the 4 hour. Again, nothing really in the way there. 12 hour, nothing in the way. Daily, we've got the 21 3-day. We've got the 7 SMA, pretty much in line with the 21 there. 5-day, 2.35. I mean, that's something. We've got nothing in this area at the moment. It looks pretty clean once we've cleared the first TP for a big leg up there. So that's definitely a TP that we want to be using in terms of trading safely here. 15-minute. Nothing really going on there. So yeah, overall, guys, this position actually does look really quite clean to the upside here if we can get that move. In terms of TPs, I'd be looking at first take profit at around 5.49%, second take profit here around 13.46%. And remember, this will gradually change as this position sort of plays out here, as the MAs, as the volume weighted ATR bands, as Fibonacci, well, not so much Fibonacci, but the volume weighted ATR bands and the indicators that are live and they will be moving continuously, and the live feed indicators. So yeah, that will affect obviously our TP positions there. So if you are going to get involved with WIF, make sure you take that into consideration there as well. But yeah, that is going to be it for the WIF update, I think. Yeah, we'll call it there. Call it a day there for WIF. Let me know what you think in the comments section. And if you do like it, make sure you drop a little like on it. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the notification bell. And you're never going to miss one of our uploads here on Crypto Chester. Peace. Okay, yeah, that's WIF done. Let's move on to another altcoin, and then we will move on after that. Could you please look at Casper? Says Celinda Anderson. Hopefully, I'm saying that correctly. But yeah, we'll look at Casper. Why not? Why not? Mr. Miles is a regular on the stream, and he requests Casper like every single stream. So yeah, he would be a fan of what you're saying. Damn, Casper's looking bullish as hell, man. This is looking sweet. Love a ginger and raspberry tea. Right, okay. Let's break down Casper. Let's break this down together because this is looking super bullish, man. Nice, good stuff. Didn't get to the buy area, unfortunately. But yeah, let's trend lines are all crazy right now. Yeah, I have had a problem with TradingView recently, turning my charts off logarithmic. Obviously, crypto is logarithmic, right? So it's better to have your charts on logarithmic. But yeah, they have been TradingView has been messing it up a bit, turning it off and on. Maybe it might be me starting new charts and stuff, but yeah, it's a bit of a problem right now. So if you see any random trend lines and stuff, then yeah, it's probably down to that. But yeah, this is looking good. Right, let's break this down. Let's break it down. I'm here today to give you an update on Casper, the famous Casper. We're going to be breaking this down from a technical analysis perspective. We're going to be looking at potential buying areas, potential selling areas, potential DCAing areas, and also price predictions for the next sort of 6 to 12 months or so, or the next couple of months or so of what we can sort of be looking out for here for Casper. Okay, so starting off with the market structure, the macro market structure for this asset, guys, you can see that these are all the high lows that we've got plotted in for this run up that we have seen most recently. Super bullish overall compared to a lot of the other charts out there, a lot of the other assets out there. This is actually soaring and not quite testing all-time highs just yet. Maybe not all-time highs, but oh no, potentially all-time highs, I think. Yeah, potentially all-time highs. But not quite testing it just yet, but we're getting dangerously close to a point to the upside there. So yeah, overall, it's looking pretty goddamn juicy. But just remember, the most recent confirmed high or low point is down at 10 cents here. So if we do swing down, if say if Bitcoin decides to fall off a cliff down to 40K for some random black swan event reason, who knows, then you can expect Casper to probably have a retracement of around 40% down to previous market structure higher lows. But in my opinion, this is a very lucrative, profitable buying area for this asset. Okay, and the reasoning for that is, guys, is because you've got two confirmed higher lows actually sat directly in this area, and when they're quite close together, guys, they're usually goddamn strong. Okay, they're usually really, really strong in terms of support. So that would be a lovely, lovely long position or potential DCA for Casper if we do get down to that area. By the looks of it, it's not going to happen because it probably would have happened already with Bitcoin taking its tumble over the last sort of a couple of weeks or so. But yeah, overall, Casper looking super, super bullish. The one thing that does concern me, and I will show you as to why, it's the grouping here of these volume-weighted ATR bands. Okay, the grouping here is a concern. The daily, the 8-hour, and the 12-hour. When these are together in such a small area, probably not that small, but still, oh no, it's super small. I thought it was gonna be like 10%, but yeah, 2.35% there. When they're grouped together like that, unfortunately, that does show quite a lot of force to the downside in terms of resistance. Okay. So let me get rid of the volume, the WOD machine, and I'll show you previously when they have grouped together. Okay, so you can see we've got some minor grouping here, testing a few of them. Didn't test all of them, but then you can see when we do lose them to the downside, it's a bit of a bloodbath. Okay, so we did see a move to the upside of around 28, 26% there. Seeing this come up like so, it was pretty strong stuff up to that trend line that we have seen from previous price action. But yeah, the grouping of these is not actually behaving like it is on Bitcoin, which is interesting actually, because usually when you see these volume-weighted ATR bands grouped together like so, we actually see a lot more downside. Like I'm talking a lot more downside, guys. So maybe it is reacting a bit different. And what I'm talking to is something along the lines of this here. But yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe what because obviously indicators behave different on different charts with different assets, guys, and that's why you get loads of different results, right? So it's good to analyze this data. So what we are seeing here for this is potentially we actually break through, but when we do lose them, okay, when we do lose them, we can actually see downside here. So instead of just shorting when we come up to the volume-weighted ATR bands in most recent price action here, what we could do is potentially wait, hold off, let Casper do its thing, but then when it loses the volume-weighted ATR bands, these three, again, there's a lovely short position, okay? So let's weigh this up from previous price action. Let's see if we can get some sort of correlation. So you can see here was a nice pullback, 25%. Again here, breaking them to the upside. This is going to be the break point around this area here. Again, pretty strong fluctuations. Still 8% to the downside, 28% to the upside. So yeah, not ideal there, but if you would have held it, you would have probably waited and got out in profit. It would have been a spot trade here. So we know that. Don't leverage because you can see pretty strong swings there. So you got 9% there. Let's see around this area when we did lose it there. 15% there, 16% there, as discussed. I mean, obviously clear resistance point, but we're not testing that right now. You can see breaking it to the upside really strong and then losing it here. This is another move down to the downside of around 55%. Okay, so overall, guys, just using this strategy that we just literally came up with in a matter of minutes here. Again, we did actually do the same thing just here. Yeah, we did the same thing just here. Testing all these three, losing them, and then seeing resistance play out for around 16%. So you can see overall this strategy is actually pretty profitable using these volume-weighted ATR bands here. On average, we've got what we've got 16, we've got 25, we've got 9, we've got 15, we've got 16, we've got 55. Okay, so on average, I probably would put that around 23%, something like that. For an average pullback, for this strategy that we've just sort of created and broken down there. So yeah, potentially a nice short position for Casper coming up in the future here. But what we are waiting for, okay, what we are waiting for again is going to be break to the upside like we have seen here. And then when we lose all these volume weighted ATR bands again, there's a nice little cheeky move. And remember, it is it's a spot trade, so don't over leverage yourself because you're likely to get wrecked. It's an open spot trade, so you get in, no stop loss, no take profit. You manage this as I mean, you can set a take profit at the average of 20, say 23% or whatever it was. But yeah, that would be the strategy. That would be Casper that'd be the Casper trade that I would be looking for here. Just create that pretty much on the spot, but it does look pretty good there. But overall, Casper looking good. All-time highs about to be set yet again here. What I would be what is actually really interesting looking at this, guys, is obviously seen a pullback from the all-time high here. And that pullback actually consisted of a 29% move, right? And what this does, it creates, right now, unfortunately, it is an unconfirmed higher low. That's why we've got it in orange here at 13 cents. But what it does create when we break this high is a confirmed higher low, which is super good for bullish market structure here. Actually holding that macro structure here and setting that. So currently unconfirmed at 13 cents. But if we can break this high in recent price action to the upside, which is quite likely with Bitcoin potentially bouncing here, then it's quite likely to see that still on Bitcoin breakdown scene, damn it. This is quite likely to see a new market structure higher low be formed there for Casper. But yeah, that's gonna be it from Casper. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and if you like it, drop a little like on it. And if you are new to the stream or the channel, we are streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and continuously creating content. So make sure you hit the notification bell so you never miss one of our uploads. Amazing stuff. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, so just recorded obviously those videos while we're on stream, and unfortunately didn't change scene. So yeah, let's just change scene quickly. I believe I messed that up, man. I look really dark today as well. Got both my big lights on, so I don't understand. Maybe I've got some camera filter issues or something. But yeah, let's get into, well, we've obviously done Altcoin Assessment now. Now we're going to get into the one, the only Shitcoin Showdown. It's becoming my favorite part of the stream, funnily enough. So, Shitcoin Showdown today. Okay, so you know what we've been reviewing this week. You know what we've been buying this week. Looks like Chester forgot his lighting, but not his tea. Yeah, I've actually forgotten my lighting. No, I haven't forgotten my lighting. It is on, but yeah, it's not looking great. You're not wrong there. Let me see if we can change it live. That'd be quite fun. See if we can change it live. Okay, so brightness. Does it change it when I'm live? Yeah, there we go. Bit of a behind the scenes for you guys. There we go. No, that's too much. Get really bright if you want. We'll keep it. We'll keep it sensible, right? Yeah. Let's close that there. That should do for now. Hopefully I'm all looking good. Mr. Miles, no, go back to Cass. Fine, I'll skip back. Yeah, said Mr. Miles will be coming through. Nicely on the stream there, bro. But yeah, let's get deep down and dirty into the Shitcoin Showdown part of the stream. And you know, at the start of this week, we picked a coin, guys. We picked a coin, and the coin was called Jason. Okay, we entered this at $2 million market cap, a 2 mil market cap, all the way down here, guys. We did this first stream, all the way down here. We got in, and we're still in. We're holding to the goddamn moon here. It's looking pretty goddamn good. Obviously, from 2 mil up to where we are now, it's 1,174%. So that roughly is around a 12.7x on our investment. So well done to everyone who got involved with that. Super good stuff there. Did the call in the New Money Network group at around 8 mil. Was a bit late on the call. Apologies for that. But the first stream and when we got in originally was 2 mil. So yeah, we will do these calls Admittedly, I forgot to do the call. So yeah, I had to do the call at 8 mil. Couldn't type in 2 mil and stuff like that. I wanted to be transparent. So yeah, I forgot to do the call, but it is what it is. We're building the schedule, right? But yeah, so yeah, 12x on the investment so far. You're probably thinking like, why aren't you selling? You're 12x up. It's really, really, really strong that you've done this. Essentially, you made really good money on this, like stupidly good money on this. It's been really, really good. Best trade in a while, I must say. But what in terms of equity, return on equity, right? ROI, but return on investment, equity, ROE. But yeah, anyway, this has got potential. I'm not trying to sell this to you guys, but yeah, I see a couple of community members got involved with this. A couple of making myself laugh. One second, I've got to have some tea. God damn it. Right, yeah, so a couple of community members got involved with this. I think MG got involved at, I can't remember what the price was, maybe 13 mil or something like that. So yeah, he's doing quite well there. And maybe some others of you got involved as well. And he has requested that I go through the Shitcoin Showdown checklist. This is essentially what we look for in projects to give us those green flags. It's me trying to wave green flags. Green flags to give us that potential entry here, because we know this space. It's full of scams. It's full of rugs. It's full of dirty, disgusting devs that create coins. And they slow rug into you, and they gradually sell their supply. And yeah, it's just it's Shitcoin Showdown. It's a shitcoin space. They're called shitcoins for a reason, right? So yeah, that's why we got to be vigilant. And I'll run through the list, and then I will run through a bit more on Jason and an update, because I think this coin has, and the reason why I'm not selling is I think this coin is going to be $100 million. 100 mil market cap, which is obviously the market cap is just here. I think it's going to be 100 mil market cap probably by the end of the weekend. Okay, and I will go into why and as to why I'm not selling. And yeah, if it gets there, I'm going to make a shit ton of money, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, it's not biased. It's completely calculated. And yeah, I will go into that. I'm just going to run through this list for MG because he's getting into the space and wants to not basically get wrecked by rugs and stuff. Okay, so the first thing that we look for on the checklist is a bullish chart. Okay, it's got to be a bullish chart. We can't be entering a bearish chart. And what I mean by a bullish chart, guys, for you newer traders out there, simply just an uptrend with simple market structure points. Okay, super simple. We see a pump, we see consolidation pullback, then we see a pump, we're breaking this high, then we see consolidation, then we see a pullback, and then we see a pump. We see us break this high. Simple stuff. That's a bullish chart. That's something we want to get involved with as the first checklist. The second point is active devs, guys. You need to go over to this point here on Dex Screener, go to Telegram, join the Telegram, and start talking. And just be like, yo, are the devs here? What's good? How's the project? These coins are community-based, okay? They're really community-based, and the community will help you because they want to bring you in, because they want you to buy it to pump their bags, right? So they will tell you whether the devs are there or not. So that's the second point, active devs. Third point is an active content strategy. Are they producing memes? Have they got an X account? Are they verified on X? Are they producing continuous updates? Are you getting updates in the Telegram, in the pinned section? All of these things show the legitimacy of the project. Okay, so that's one thing, having a content strategy there. A visible marketing budget is another one, guys. Are they paying influencers? Are they paying call groups? Are they paying YouTubers? Are they paying any type of sort of marketing strategy? Are they paying for ads? I'm getting loads of notifications coming through there. Are they paying for things, basically? Okay, do they have a visible marketing budget? Because that's very important. You don't want to get into a project where there's no money for marketing. It's just not going to pump, guys. It's all on, because like you see this trending bar up here. Yes, you can do that naturally, but you can actually have plugs to get you up there, right? And that's why you see coins like potentially Bowden here. This is I'm just clicking on something that's probably going to be a rug. They're usually rugs. You can see pretty disgusting. I mean, that's 56 mil market cap, so yeah, pretty bad call there. But there's definitely going to be a rug up here. There usually is. But essentially, what that means is they've paid to be up there, guys. They've paid to be up there. They try and get that, click on boobs. God damn it. They paid to be up there. And essentially, for example, they would pay a plug to be trending #1 on Dex Screener to get loads of people bullish, get the investment in, and then they will basically just sell off their supply into into the people, right? So yeah, it needs to be what were we saying? Visible marketing budget. Yeah, so basically paying for trending services is one of them, right? And that is another checklist here. But yeah, another point is team sell-offs at a minimum, guys. If you can, which you can, I'm not sure how you know, if you know how to do it, but what you can do here, you can actually, it's going to be hard for you guys to see on vertical. I'll see if I can line this up for you. You can actually take the, oh, it's on Dex Screener. No, you can't do it on Dex Tools. But if you go to Dex Screener, guys, it's basically another informative sort of place where you can look at coins and stuff. You can go on there and you scroll down on the left-hand side and you can actually see the pair and when it was created and who created it, the wallet that created it, okay? So you can go into the blockchain on SolScan and you can actually look at how it was created, how much liquidity has been added, and what they've done with that tokens before, because before they send it to Radium, before they send it to any sort of decentralized exchange here, before they add liquidity, they have to do something with the tokens. They get 100% of the supply. So you can actually go into the blockchain and look at the different wallets and how much supply is sent where. So one thing is wallet distribution. If one wallet holds literally like 20% of the supply or something, you know they're going to be dumping on you, okay? But yeah, so team sell-offs at a minimum, and you need to track these wallets gradually as you are investing in these coins. And you can, at a time like, for example, at a time like this with Jason, a lot of the early wallets would have already sold, okay? So you can actually go into the blockchain and go, right, you can just track the money, track transactions, when it was sold, and then you can also track where that soul's gone. So yeah, team sell-offs at a minimum, and wallet distribution has to be really, really good. Ideally, wallet distribution is important, and you want to see the top 10 wallets. After the top 10 wallets, you don't want to see anyone holding more than 1% of the supply. Top 10, it's okay, we can deal with that. But any more than that, you don't want to be getting involved with it, in my opinion. Next thing is high liquidity. You want a high liquidity, and usually this is it's very different for this coin, and I will go into detail as to why. But high liquidity needs to be at least 10% of the market cap, in my opinion, for it to be a sort of safe investment, because you can get coins that that don't have a lot of liquidity. So this, for example, that's a good liquidity amount. So that ticks the box in my book, is what I'm trying to say. And you can see here we've got that lovely green circle, which means it's locked or it's burnt, okay? And you can actually go to the lower side on Dex Screener and just see 100% burnt liquidity. And that means they can't pull the rug on you guys. Essentially, they can pull liquidity if it's not locked and basically take all the money out of the coin and send it to zero, okay? And that's what a rug is. They pull the rug out from underneath you. So liquidity locked or burnt is number, can't remember what number it is, but yeah, trending on Dex Tools and soul trending on Telegram. Those are another two things you need to be looking out for as well. And the last, the seventh or eighth and final thing here to be looking out for there is the time spent on the project. Is it worth it? Does the website look good? Because, you know, like, I'm not a dev. Like, I'm not a dev at all, but I can go onto Wix and I can throw together a website in probably 3 hours and it will look semi-decent. Like, not blowing my own trumpet, but it's not hard to do that now with the technology that you've got, especially with AI and stuff like that, right? And all the website templates. So yeah, you need to look into depth as to how much time has been spent on the project. Do they have sticker packs? Do they have GIFs? Do they have content strategy? Like, there's many different things here to show how much time has actually been spent on the project itself. But yeah, that's going to be the checklist you need to be looking out for there if you want to be making some decent gains in this meme coin space. And I have sort of decided, guys, regarding this Shitcoin Showdown section, I will be, he's dancing things on the screen. They always distract me. I have decided that I'm probably going to be picking like one decent coin a week, because last week we picked Billy. I think we made a 50x on Billy. And this week we've picked Jason, currently up 12.5x. On Jason, looking pretty good there. And I do think this has got a lot more room in the tank for growth. And let me tell you as to why. Okay, so jumping over to X quickly. If you guys that don't know, it's Jason Derulo's coin. Okay, the Jason Derulo, the 15th most followed person on TikTok. Okay, and he actually went to an event within the last day or so. Okay, and he met Crypto Wendy. And yeah, they're obviously all tweeting about him right now. And he also met some other pretty big influencers talking about the coin as well. For this to be sat at 30 mil market cap, guys, or 25, stupidly cheap right now. Okay, you can see he met Ran as well, guys, and you can see he said, "Are we buying or what?" with Jason Derulo. So right now it's like 25 mil market cap. It's like, how is it this low right now? It does not make sense that it's this low. Now we're having this endorsement overall. He's posting it to his Instagram, how to buy section, to all this, bringing all new people into crypto. It's super, super bullish here. Just we will adopt the masses 12 minutes ago. Yeah, it's super, super bullish here for Jason overall, guys. I'm really, really confident that we will see this in the hundreds of millions, if not $1 billion market cap within the next few weeks or so. Does this chart look bullish? Absolutely. Look at it. Look at it. It's lovely. We've seen lovely, lovely market structure here. We haven't even come down and tested this trend line yet at 16 mil. The low that we have seen so far from this pullback from the all-time high at 36 mil is a 20 million market cap, okay? And just to put it into perspective, guys, like Doge, it's like what? $10 billion market cap? Shib's at maybe, no, Shib's at 7, I think. Pepe, I think, is at 3 or 2. And Whiff's at 2. So just put it into perspective, like for this to get to 250 mil, like 500 mil, super easy. It's super, super easy. And we know why Pepe went so viral. It was like a TikTok thing, and it started getting posted everywhere by everyone because it was like heavily pushed on social media. So Jason is the 15th most followed person on TikTok. For this to be sat at $25 million market cap, doesn't make sense in my book. I think this is going to absolutely explode. And yeah, I'm probably looking at maybe a 10 or 20x to get it to 500 mil from here. Okay. And yeah, if that happens, I'll probably buy a boat or something. I don't know. But yeah, let's move on from Jason and excuse me, move on from Jason and let's do that request that was, God damn it, the request that was at the start of the stream, which was AMC. Let's have a look at AMC. Is AMC, and I will be completely brutally honest on this project, guys. I won't hold back. Tell you my thoughts. AMC, I'm not really seeing anything here. I know there's going to be loads of AMC tokens actually created here because it's obviously it's AMC, right? So I've never heard of Jason until now. You've never heard of Jason Derulo? That's crazy. You've never heard like Jason Derulo? I know it's pop era, but yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at coins. I guess you're talking about the one 13 days ago. That is Ethereum, wrapped Ethereum. Is that what you're talking about? 4.2 mil market cap. Let me know what you're saying, Drew, in the chat there. Because yeah, not sure. Not sure, man. And yeah, are we seeing this trending anywhere? We are. We are, number 10th. Okay, good stuff. Okay, so yeah, we have seen a bit of a spike up in the price. It's flatlined for a little while. That would be the floor around this area here, around 7,557. 4.2 million market cap right now. Liquidity, yeah, not quite 10%, but still okay. America's Memecoin. I presume this is pumping just due to the things happening in American politics right now, which is fine. Like, is what it is. I watched like half of it, but yeah, not going to go into it. But yeah, there's clearly a meta here for Biden, Trump, and I guess AMC, America's Memecoin. Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I want to jump to the website, but I don't know if it's going to be good for you guys on vertical. So yeah, apologies for that. Buy AMC, straight CT, CTA. Love to see it. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, actually. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, I'd see this having a bit of a run up. So considering it's survived this long as well, that is another bullish sign, guys. For an asset to be alive still after this period of time is super, super bullish, because it shows that either the devs are still there, they're the community's still there, and usually communities drop off because they hop from project to project, jeeting and selling all their bags and just moving on to try and make money. But the fact that this is making a sort of a comeback after, what, 2 or 3 weeks here is actually super bullish. So yeah, I probably would expect a potential leg up here. Yeah, potentially. I don't see you testing the floor anytime soon, not with everything that's going on. You're trending number 10 as well, so yeah, looking pretty good. This would be quite a nice dip to buy, actually. Yeah, it would be quite a nice dip to buy. But again, guys, I haven't looked at Telegram. I don't know the community. I haven't really looked at the socials. Can look at Twitter quickly. See content strategy, anything going on there. 3,000 followers. I mean, the fact that they've got an orange... It's not orange, it's yellow. God damn it. A yellow tick there. That's super, super bullish. They're hosting spaces in 8 hours. Yeah, I mean, you can see this is they're paying YouTubers as well. Like, it's ticking all the boxes, man. It's ticking all the boxes. Yeah, good job. 50 ETH spent on AMC, another 50 ETH going in. AMC America's Memecoin. Yeah, guys are loving this one. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, I would be I'm not going to put my money where my mouth is on this one, purely just because I'm deep in Jason. I'm deep in Jason right now in terms of the coin. So I'm not going to be putting any more money in other plays right now because I do think Jason's going to absolutely explode. But I wouldn't rule this out, guys. If you are trading this, I would not rule this out. This does look good. It looks pretty strong. All devs are active in the TG and full transparency, says Sky Innovator. Nice. Love to see it. And yeah, guys, I think this is definitely a coin to be looking out for there. And you can see the community is see the community is coming through in numbers here. Everyone's loving a bit of AMC. Yeah, that's how you do it as well, guys. Like, you guys are killing it there, jumping into chats, live streams, and promoting this coin. And yeah, it shows that it's got a strong community. It's got a lot of backing, and the fact that it's trending, it's got good content strategy. Time on the project is strong as well. I think $4.2 million is underpriced right now. So yeah, that's what I would say about AMC. But yeah, that is going to be it for the Shitcoin Showdown section of the stream. Oh, I didn't plan the trading tip. Oh, okay. Damn. Usually I put it on the chart, right? Put it on the chart, but yeah, that's the one from Wednesday. Apologies for that. So yeah, haven't got a trading tip for the day today, but yeah, we'll hold it till Monday. But yeah, just a summary, guys. Of the stream in general. If you are new to it, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon UTC +7. Notification bell on. You're never going to miss when we are live here. And we do a Bitcoin breakdown. We do an altcoin assessment. Then we go to Shitcoin Showdown, which we've just done. And then usually a trading tip of the day that we break down as well. Yeah, I haven't got that today, unfortunately. Yeah, appreciate you guys all coming through. And see, AMC is definitely the favorite in the Shitcoin Showdown stream today. But yeah, that's going to be it from me, I think. That's going to be it from me. Super bullish on Jason. Just plug it in there again. I do think this has got some super big legs here. And the fact that he's meeting up with some big players in the space, it's obviously super bullish here. And Radium is not actually got that much supply here. I think Radium has got maybe liquidity pool, yeah. So I think Radium's got like 2% near enough left, 1.8%. And this essentially, when this starts getting bought up, guys, there will be like a supply shock for this. And essentially it means that a lot of people will be buying this directly off Radium and directly out of the liquidity pool there. So it's like the smaller this goes, the higher demand, which obviously increases the price. And that's when you get the supply shock, and then it just moons like crazy, right? So yeah, definitely something to really be looking out for there, and catching this wave if you're not in already, right? This is the perfect time to get in. Obviously not a financial advisor, all that good stuff. That's gonna be it from me, guys. I'm off to go to a Thai island and sit on a beach. Not to brag, but yeah, lovely weather over here in Thailand at the moment. I'm gonna go chill out and have a pina colada or something like that for the weekend. Actually, I haven't drunk in a month, but yeah, I've said to myself, if Jason hits like 50 mil market cap today, I'll have a drink tonight, buy an expensive bottle of whiskey or something, because yeah, it's been a good week, right? But yeah, that's gonna be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. I will see you Monday, and if you could like the stream on the way out, it does help it out tremendously. But yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. Peace out. Bye from me, cryptochester. Oh wait, Mr. Mars was ignored. Hold on. Let me scroll back, bro. Let me scroll back. Sorry, apologies. I know you're an OG. Don't like to ignore anyone on the stream, right? Let me see. cryptochesterg cast memes launching on the 30th. Going to pick up any at their launch prices. Interesting. 30th. Okay. 2 days. That's going to be Sunday. Sunday launch. Interesting. Wouldn't be launching on a Sunday. Not great volume there, but yeah, maybe I will go check that out, Mr. Miles. I'm gonna write that down because I mean I'm kind of going away for the weekend, so I do get back like Sunday evening. So this timing is pretty perfect for that. Cast memes. Okay. Good stuff. Appreciate that, Mr. Miles. Sorry I ignored you. Didn't mean to.